Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cambridge Veritas. So excited to welcome all of you today. Today is a very special day. I will tell you why in a bit, but first, teeny weeny introduction. My name is Krishnatrya, and I'm your IELTS trainer at Cambridge Veritas. I have been teaching IELTS for the last 15 years, and I became an IELTS examiner in the year 2016. Now, I told you that today is very special because I know that a few of our teachers from the fraternity are also joining our live. So a big hug and a big welcome to all of you. Enjoy the session. What we do particularly is target students who need help during these sessions. But at the same time, it is a good opportunity to understand if you were to teach this to your students, how would you do so? So the teaching methods remain the same. The flow of the lesson also remains the same. It's important to observe how you sort of involve activities that actually lead from one point to the other. So let's get started, welcoming everybody once again. What is the agenda of today's session? Today, we're going to be looking at two kinds of essays. I repeat, today we're going to be looking at two kinds of essays: argument and discussion. Important thing is, in IELTS Writing Task 2, different types of questions come. And it's important to understand what is the format of a certain kind of essay. If you have an argument essay or a discussion essay, the structure is not same. And that is what we will crack in this session today. Here we go. So let's look at the agenda one by one. Number one, we're going to be looking at, have a look, this is very important. If you see these three words in the writing task 2, analyze, critique, or discuss, if you see these three words, what essay should you write? What should be the format? This is exactly what we will talk about in the next 30 minutes. Number two, what is the secret in the word dash? We're also going to be looking at the secret is in the dash word. What kind of words? We're going to be looking at certain kinds of words that will actually help us understand the correct format of the writing task 2. A big hi to everybody who's watching right now. Do give this video a big thumbs up. Why? Because we are a growing community of all the IELTS high scoring club members, and we want these videos to pass to all those people who are struggling with IELTS and need a little bit of help to sort of polish it all together. Number three, we're going to be looking at your opinion goes at the dash in a discussion essay. So when we look at discussion essay in the next 15 minutes, we will look at where do you put your opinion? Do you put your opinion in the beginning? Do you put your opinion in the middle? Or do you put your opinion in the end? We're going to be looking at that. And the last bit that we're going to look at is this. Have a look. A discussion essay has no statement. Why? So we're going to be looking at discussion essays, and they don't have a certain kind of statement and sentence. So we'll look at what is that kind of sentence in the discussion essay, and that's what this session is going to be all about. So without further ado, let's dig in. Let's get started. If you're there with me, show me a big thumbs up in the live chat. Hello. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to play a very interesting game. I repeat, abhi hum bahut interesting game mein khelne wale hain. All right? And in this game, I want you to do something. Open the live chat and stay tuned with me because I'm going to be looking at your answers, question, answers, question, ek saath. Okay? All right, here we go. This question that we're going to play is called, in my opinion. What do you call it? In my opinion. So in this game, I will show you two questions and I will give you two options. You have to match the questions with the option, but the answer need not be perfect. Don't worry about मेरा आंसर गलत हो जाएगा, मुझे नहीं आता कुछ. It doesn't matter. It's only discussion that is going on between you and me. So shall we start? Chalo, aa jao. Here we go. So we have two questions right now in front of us. Please have a look. Just give me a sec. I want you to read these. Don't read any of this for now. I repeat, don't read any of this for now. Just read these two questions for 30 seconds. Thank you. I want you to tell me, is this question arguments essay or is this question arguments essay? What kind of essay is this question? And what kind of essay is this question? Match 1 to 2 with A to B in the live chat with me. If you want to pause the video, pause the video. I'll give you another 30 seconds to read through it, and then we'll start talking about it in the next 30 seconds. I repeat, match 1 to 2, 1 and 2 with A and B. That's all that we have. Oh, Literature Capital is back again. Hi, welcome back. So good to see you. So here we go. The answer to question number 1 is this. So 1 is A and 2 is B. Now let's break this down very simply. The questions look so similar, isn't it? But there's something that is different. One question is asking you to either agree or disagree. You have to talk about it. And the other question is asking you to analyze both sides of the argument. Now, if you see here, you may think the word argument is written here also. The word argument is written here also. That is to confuse. The answer to 1 is A, and the answer to 2 is B. Why is that? Let's read question number 1. Technology is becoming increasingly prevalent in the world today. Given time, technology will completely replace the teacher in the classroom. Do you agree or disagree in this statement? So what do you have to do? The question is asking you, take one side, isn't it? The question is asking you to defend that side. What is the meaning of defend? That means take its side and give all your arguments in relation to that. Now, in argument kinds of essays, you always give your thesis, your opinion in the introduction. It is slightly different here, which we'll talk about. Don't read this. Just be with me and follow through. Here we go. And in argument essay, it focuses, I repeat, it focuses on providing why your position is correct. So that is why, this is the reason. This question is an argument essay. It's not a discussion essay. It is an argument essay. Now let's have a look at this. I'm going to read it out loud. Technology is becoming increasingly prevalent in the world today. Dono lines dono mein same hai, correct? Now the difference comes here. Given time, technology will completely replace the teachers in the classroom. Theek hai ji. Analyze both sides of this argument. So we have argument number 1 here, and we have argument number 2 here. We have to analyze both sides of the argument. What is the meaning of analyze, G? Iska matlab hota hai, you have to examine multiple points of views. Kuch side nahi lena. I repeat, kuch side nahi lena. You have to examine both the points of views, explore both the perspectives, and don't, absolutely don't state your opinion. Don't give your opinion until the conclusion. So इससे हम क्या समझते हैं? What do we understand from here? That in discussion essays, listen carefully, in discussion essays, the opinion goes in the end. a lot of students and a lot of teachers also do not know this, and it's important for us to convey this during teacher training as well. For those of you, or those teachers who are joining us right now, so supremely important, the opinion in the discussion essay goes in the end. Gotcha? Understood? Excellent. Thank you, Jayanti, for the answer. Superb. Now, let's move ahead to the next part. Have a look. Now, what are we going to do in this lesson? I'm going to show you both the essays. I'm going to show you the argument essay once, and I'm going to show you the discussion essay in the second place. The most important thing that we will do in this lesson is हम दोनों का structure समझेंगे. हम समझेंगे how do we write the format of argument वाला essay within the next 10 minutes only. So how do we understand the structure for that, and how do we understand the structure for discussion essay? All right, here we go. So first of all, we have argument essay. Now this is going to be very interesting. How many paragraphs do you? 4 paragraphs. ठीक है जी? The first paragraph is introduction. हमेशा same रहता है. The second paragraph is first main idea. कल की live में भी हमने यही बताया था. That is also same, doesn't change. Wonderful. Isn't it good? Everything is same. Then third paragraph is second main idea, and the last one is conclusion. So structure of the paragraph, the titles of the paragraph do not change. तो बदलता क्या है? The internal sentences of it. Once again, repeat after me. The internal sentences of it, वो बदलता है. All right. So one by one, we're going to be looking at each one of them. Each box that you see on the screen. So this is interesting. Each box that you see on the screen is a sentence, is a type of sentence. I mean, I've not written a sentence here. It is a type of sentence. So let's dig deeper and let's understand this. Are you ready? Here we go. So the first thing is this. In introduction, the first sentence that we write is a paraphrase sentence. And I think we discussed it yesterday as well. I repeat, the first sentence that we write is the paraphrase sentence. What is the meaning of paraphrase? It means you copy and paste the question, but in your own words. All right? So that's the first sentence of any essay, and it is same. Now comes the difference. In argument essay, you always write thesis statement. I repeat, you always write thesis statement. So that's very, very important. Thesis statement, thesis sentence. We looked at it. कल की live stream class में भी हमने यही देखा था, that we always write this. But that's only applicable for the arguments essay. All right. What is the meaning of thesis? Thesis, as I always say, is the backbone of your essay. It tells your audience what kind of essay is it. Is it agree, disagree? Is it advantages, disadvantages? Or is it problem solution? Right? Now, the last thing is the outline sentence or the outline statement. What is the meaning of outline? It is the roadmap of your essay, which means you have to tell your reader what you will do in one sentence, what you will do in main idea 1, and what you will do in main idea 2. इसको बोलते हैं the proper introduction. If you do this, I can assure you, I've been doing this for 15 years, you will get band 9. I repeat, this is a band 9 introduction. This is digital gold, as I always say. Very, very important element that we have spoken right here, right now. But then that's all about arguments, essays, introduction. Now let's understand paragraph में क्या change होता है. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Can you guess what kinds of sentences do we write in paragraph 2? I repeat, what kinds of sentences do we write in paragraph 2? All right, 30 seconds. Start now. 10 seconds to go. Thank you. Literature capital. क्या बात है, सब कुछ आता है सर आपको, yeah? Very nice. Good. So proud of you. This is what we discussed yesterday. Thank you. What about other people? All right. So this is what we do. In paragraph 2, the first sentence that we write is topic sentence. It means what is the main idea that you will discuss only in this paragraph. For example, let's say AI has benefited humanity. So the main idea is benefited, and on this word benefit, you will write supporting sentences, which we looked at before as well. You write supporting sentences. You write 1 or 2 or 3 supporting sentences, depending on the number of ideas that you have, but you have to balance both the views. And then finally, you have conclusion sentence. Then in paragraph 3, nothing changes. You do exactly the same thing here as well in terms of the structure. The only thing that is different is here you write one kind of topic sentence. For example, you're talking about the benefits of AI in education. And here you talk about the demerits of AI in education. And then the supporting sentences and then the conclusion sentence. Okay? Gotcha? Perfect. Now comes a very, very important part, and that is conclusion sentence. Conclusion sentence also has 3 parts. Summary of the entire essay that you have written. Okie dokie. You write the summary in 1 sentence. And then you write the thesis once again. You restate it. Generally, we say that you can skip this sentence, but why do we add it? Can you guess? Let me know in the comment section. Why do we add? Thank you, Jayanti. Come on, we'd like more people to participate as well. Very few people talking and chatting. Hello, Bello. There are 0 likes on the video right now. Please do like and share the video with your loved ones who you think can benefit from this simple explanation of how to analyze a question. And do subscribe to the channel as well. It is our way of sort of helping the channel grow and reach to more students who need help. So the last one is, we were answering this question. Restate the thesis. Why do we restate the thesis? What is the reason? When you have written less number of words because the topic was tough and you did not know much to write, then to meet the word requirement, you restate the thesis once again, but in your own words. But this is skippable. You can skip it. And the last thing that you give is your prediction or recommendation for the future in 1 sentence based on the overall overarching theme of the essay. So this is what we sort of look at. All right. Now let's move ahead. Here we go. This was all about argument essay, but we're now going to be looking at what kind of essay? Discussion essay. We're now going to be looking at discussion essay. So have a look. So what is different about discussion essay? Sab cheezein to same hai. I mean, introduction is there, then there's main idea as well, then there's main idea 2, and then there's conclusion. Everything is same. As we said, names of the paragraph don't change. What changes is the internal content inside. So let's have a look at it together. The first thing is paraphrase statement. Same as last time, but welcome. What changes is you do not write. Have a look here. Listen carefully. You do not write no thesis sentence. I repeat, no thesis sentence. You do not write thesis in discussion essay. If we don't write thesis, to likhte kya hai? I mean, what do we write? Have a look. Point of view to be analyzed. What is the meaning of this? Point of view to be analyzed. Remember, we were talking about question example. Technology will replace real teachers in the future. Point of view to be analyzed. So you have to talk about the point of view of the question in your own words. what you're going to analyze. So you basically say that in this essay, we will analyze the fact that technology will, of course, use better words. I'm telling you words now off the top of my head. Technology will replace teachers in the future. Whatever, we'll analyze that statement. So this is not a thesis sentence. This is called the point POV analysis. What do we call it? POV analysis. So that's very important. Now let's have a look at this. Outline statement remains as is. Nothing changes in the outline statement. Now, what changes in paragraph 2? Have a look. You state the first point of view. All right. Remember, in outline statement, you tell in a short sentence what you will discuss in the first point of view, second point of view. You sort of put it in the outline statement here. That first I will talk about this, second we'll talk about this. That's all. So here your topic sentence is, yes, technology will change. Let's say it will replace teachers. This is your main idea 1. Then what do you do in supporting sentences? What do? You basically elaborate on it using data, using real cases, using examples, etc., etc. You can give wrong metrics, you can give wrong data, it doesn't matter. As long as this sentence, have a look, as long as this sentence is able to support the main idea, it doesn't matter. A lot of people think this is a UPSC exam and you have to be factually right as well. No. What are they testing? Grammar, vocabulary, flow of the sentences, and you being able to answer the question. These are the 4 things that they're analyzing. So this is supremely important. And the last thing that you have here is same conclusion sentence. Have a look. Conclusion sentence. What do you do in paragraph 3? Repeat the same process, but this is a different point of view. Now you say, we have spoken about technology is important, but the relevance of teachers will never fade away. So the fact that you're talking about relevance as the main idea here, you're stating the second point of view of the question. And then what do? Support it with real life examples, etc. And then finally, conclude it. I repeat, conclude it. All right? So this is what we have in paragraph number 3. Now comes the difference. Have a look. Now comes the difference. Conclusion sentence. So what's so special about conclusion sentence? Here we go. You summarize everything, but the next thing that you write is unique. Here we go. Statement of position. Now, what is the meaning of statement of position? This is very important. I'm going to give a star here. The statement of position is here. You give your opinion. Remember in the beginning of the lesson, I was telling you, live stream, I was telling you that we'll share where do you put your opinion in the discussion essay. In the discussion essay, you put your opinion in the end. In the last paragraph, you put your opinion, which is the conclusion paragraph. And that's the second statement. And the last statement, this here is, have a look. Prediction and recommendation, it remains as is. If you want to take a picture, feel free to take a picture and share it with your friends and fam. Thank you. Okie dokie. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you both of discussion essay and argument essay. I'm just going to move to the side for a little bit. I'm going to show you both discussion essay and argument essay. Now, have a look on your left-hand side. If you see, what is changing here is point of view here, thesis statement here. Next, statement of first point of view here, topic sentence here. Similarly, second point of view here, second topic sentence here. And if you are short of words, restate the thesis here. But in discussion, you actually give your point of view. I have spoken about the benefits of technology. I've spoken about the benefits of teachers, but this is my 2 cents. What is the meaning of 2 cents? My opinion. So you put your opinion here. And that's how, ladies and gentlemen, you distinguish between the structure of a discussion essay and the structure of an argument essay. Now, I've got a game for you. This game is called Try It Yourself. What do we call it? Once again, try it yourself. I'm going to give you 4 questions on the screen in the next slide. I repeat, I'm going to give you 4 questions on the screen on the next slide. What do you have to do? Take a screenshot, not in the live chat, in the comments below of the video. Let me know the answers in the comments. I repeat, let me know the answers in the comments. So this is the question. Have a look. Look at these different questions and decide, is it a discussion essay or an argument essay? I repeat, is this a discussion essay or an argument essay? So take a screenshot here and you have to decide what is it. All right? Perfect. Here we go. Let us know in the comments section below in the video, what do you think it is? Is it discussion essay or is it arguments essay? Alrighty. So what did we do yesterday? Yesterday we spoke about how to write IELTS Writing Task 2. That was the agenda of the video. Today we looked at how do you analyze a topic? Is it a discussion essay or an arguments essay? And change the structure accordingly. And tomorrow, what are we going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow we will understand the writing process. I repeat, we will understand the writing process. How to write an introduction paragraph. Only how to write, we will elaborate on it a little more. What we looked at it, 3 steps. We will now do this with the help of an example. How do you write an introduction essay? This is what we're going to be looking at in tomorrow's lesson. And before we go, very, very important, what we looked at is the surface level knowledge. I repeat, surface level knowledge. When you know different types of essays, remember you just know the flow of it. Coherence and cohesion is done, but there's grammar that is left, there's vocabulary that is left. So that's the depth of it. And if you want to learn the depth of it, I have a 7-day masterclass. This is exclusively for teachers and students who want to learn the depths of IELTS writing task 1 and task 2. And in this masterclass, we don't discuss surface level knowledge. We discuss surface level knowledge for our students who are really struggling with basics on YouTube. But if you want to know the advanced aspects of it, what do I mean by advanced aspects of it? I mean tricks that are related to grammar, tricks that are related to vocabulary. How do you quickly plan all of this? अगर plan करने बैठ जाएंगे तो then it's going to take a lot of time for some people. So how do you quickly plan all of this? What are the steps, step-by-step editing process in the last 5 minutes that you can do? Remember, एक band कम आया, आपको दोबारा से test लेना पड़ सकता है. So how do you avoid all of that? दोबारा से 40,000 रुपए, 20 से 40,000 रुपए लग सकते हैं. Time waste हो सकता है. So how do you avoid all of that? We discuss it in my advanced 7-day masterclass. So if you're interested, tap the link in the description. I repeat, tap the link in the description and go to this page, which will give you complete details of advanced concepts that we will discuss in the 7-day masterclass. And when you're ready, tap on the link here and get going. I repeat, tap on the link here and get going. It's a 7-day masterclass. Monday to Friday, Monday to Sunday masterclass होगी मेरे साथ, जिसमें आपको 2 mocks भी मिलेंगे. And one thing important that you get in this is my Veritas app, जिसमें आपको 3 months का access मिलता है, so that you can practice as much as possible. We do give extensions as well upon request. So that's very important. Now, if you enjoyed this lesson with me, do subscribe to the channel, most importantly. I repeat, do subscribe to the channel most importantly. And let me know on Google, how do you think today's lesson was? It means a lot for me and my teachers at Cambridge Veritas, where we plan these important lessons for you, come live stream, So support the channel and support the efforts that our teachers do for you. Take care. God bless. And remember, I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's session at 9 p.m. God bless. Take care and have a great time.